I've never experienced a night like that.
I remember the atmosphere in that stadium really well.
I remember coming out to banners that said, "Welcome to hell."
It was so loud, we couldn't really hear each other. That was actually the third game I had played after being injured for 5 months. When we got the draw, I think it was in October the year before, that was my goal. That was to play the quarterfinals against Paris. Leading up to the first game, just 2 days before, I was home throwing up. In the warm-up against them, I almost said to the doctor, I can't play. Like, I feel so ill, but he said, no, you'll be fine, don't think about it.
It may break here to Blundell. And how about that?
And we won that game 2-0.
I'm cautious because I know that it won't be easy to get a result out there, but certainly put ourselves in a very good position.
Hi guys, the support was brilliant. See you all in Paris next week.
They used flares, they used fireworks, it was noisy, it was impossible to get information out on the pitch.
Paris had to win, so we felt immediately that they were going to put a lot of pressure on us, and they did.
And there could be trouble here, but the shot dragged wide.
We came to half-time 0-0, we were lucky. First thing happened second half was that they scored.
And Diani! And PSG have scored.
And they scored again.
Wang with another corner. Berger is there. Oh dear! Paris Saint-Germain have levelled the scores.
Thinking about doing an extra 30 minutes, that would be hard because I would only play 90 minutes before this game.
PSG recover possession as we head towards the 90th minute.
The only thing in my mind was like, we have to go for it. Always heard about Chelsea, the men's side. I've been to a couple of games because we have been to family trips to London with my family. We're going to see Chelsea.
That's it, big smile.
She's a fantastic signing for Chelsea and is what I call a coach's dream.
That's why it was really cool when I signed for Chelsea, because I just remember, I've been here, but I've been here as a fan, and now I'm suddenly here signing for Chelsea myself.
This is a player I've been looking at for quite some time, and I think she'll help elevate, our team to another level.
I hadn't won anything before I came to Chelsea, so that was one of the reasons why I came to Chelsea, was to win something.
If we're going to compete with Europe's elite, we need to have more depth. I think we're very lucky to get a player of this quality.
It was the last minute of the game, and I saw that Cass had the balls, I just had to go for it.
I saw this run from deep from Mjelder.
The cross is very deep, and there's the opportunity, and there is the goal that Chelsea needed. Mjelder has sent them into the semi-finals.
I think in the moment there, I didn't really know what to do. It was just so many emotions, and I just wanted to find someone to hug. After the match, it was crazy. My parents, all of them were sitting home crying because they knew how hard I've been working up until this moment. Also, my teammates have been really supportive my whole injury time and as well, so support I was getting, it was incredible.
That late goal is of no surprise to me because I know how committed and how hard everybody works.
Listen, we showed a little bit too much today. I feel a little too much.
I think that this is the biggest result in Chelsea women's history. That is the one game that might epitomise what this team's about.
Opportunity here for Leon, maybe it's a decent cut back. Chelsea in trouble at the moment, deflection takes it in off Mielda.
Lyon are the best team in Europe and it shows why. We were probably the better team today, but they've come away winners, so that's what winners do. And we need to now get up to that level where we can perform week in, week out and get over the line.
The losses kind of make you who you are. So I think it's important for people to reflect on those. All the Champions League games that we lost, we learnt from them, and hopefully now we're proving ourselves, and yeah, we just want to go on to greatness. It just makes me smile looking at it. I was so naive and so young. Oh, my hair as well. I came down to train. They don't really have people down to train, but because I was such a young player and they were taking such a big risk with me, I played a game with the girls. Actually, I was getting a flight home the same day. Emma Hayes took me back to the airport in her car and was talking to me that, if you come to Chelsea, don't expect to play. You might have to work your way in if you do get a contract. And she let me out the car at Heathrow Airport, and by the time I had got through security, there was a contract waiting in my emails. So it was a little bit of a fairy tale.
How are you? Good, great. Oh, no. I didn't realise you were filming. I thought it was a fun moment.
What a talent we've signed. She's the best player out of Scotland, and she's got those special qualities for an 18-year-old that I haven't seen for a long time.
Everyone, hands on knees, that's it.
There was a lot of international stars that we had signed. At that time, we'd signed Mary Mielda, Ramona Bachmann, Crystal Dunn. There was an abundance of talent in that squad, and I was thinking I was very lucky to be part of it.
Oh, you missed it!
Oh, this is just a fantastic opportunity for us, to come to a place which I've been told today is a very successful ground for promotion, winning teams. But importantly, this is right in the heart of the Chelsea fan belt, and it's another step in the right direction for Chelsea ladies. So very excited about the move.
It was massive. I think Emma stated that she wanted our own ground and somewhere that we could make it our proper home. So moving there was big for us, and when we have the fans there waving a flag, singing our songs, it just feels so homely, and it's just been such a big change since we moved from Staines to Kings Meadow.
The important part for the women's game is that we start to bring in larger crowds and larger numbers, and I think with Chelsea in the community, we certainly got a real strong grounding in this area, and I think our goal is to really build our attendances so that we become the highest attended team in the league, and with that, of course, we want success on the pitch, and this is a perfect place for us to do that. In 2017, we're going to be competing for every single trophy, so they better get their metal studs in, because the rest of the league, we're coming for you.
Fran Kirby, her sort of position and her sort of goal. Lovely cushion header. This is Mielda, and that is a fantastic goal.
People calling you mentality monsters, and how does that make you feel?
I like it. I use it with the team because I think people that don't necessarily do what we do don't really realise how hard it is to win football matches. So it's very easy to say, oh, they need a bit more of this and they need a bit more of that. If you're able to get up to perform and replicate performance with consistency all of the time is the hardest thing to do. To win games when you're not at your best, that's all mentality. That's all the combination of probably years of hard work, being drilled into each other, with each other, the importance of not losing. And I think this is a team that finds it extremely difficult to lose. And for that reason, even when they're dominated, I always think of us, yeah, but we're going to hang on. We've got it about us.
Being invincible throughout the season is amazing. There's not a lot of teams that can pull that off. It takes a lot of hard work and a lot of, like I said, consistent performances where you have to take every game as serious as the next. And I think that's one of our biggest strengths in this team is we haven't underestimated any opponents. We always give 100%.
Going invincible, I think, is such a huge achievement for any team in any sport to go the whole season without losing it. Yeah, I think people tend to forget about that, which is such an unreal achievement from everyone, staff and players, so we're really proud of that moment.
Undefeated, that's a massive statement in the league, and to win the double, that was the year we won the double, and yeah, it's incredible. The standards are great level, but you know, each season it's got higher and higher and harder to win, so to be able to look back and say that we've always been a part of winning, I think we should be incredibly proud of ourselves as a club and the women's team, and yeah, we have to keep progressing on that. We can't settle for the trophies we've won. We want to win even more and even bigger trophies, but yeah, what an unbelievable season.
That's the basic standard here, like we want to be competing all of the time, and I don't think there's a complacent human in the dressing room.
Magda, first of all, huge congratulations. What does it mean to you to be named captain?
Thank you. It's a true honor for me. It means the world to me, and yeah, I'm really proud that Emma has given me the responsibility to be captain of Chelsea this year. She pulled me into a meeting yesterday, and she told me privately first, and then she told the team today. And yeah, I've had a really warm welcome from the team, so it feels really good.
She can make decisions without too much emotion. She's a fast learner. She understands what it takes to represent Chelsea. She's a good communicator. She's extremely fair.
Emma is a very inspirational leader to play under. She always wants to reach new limits. That is the way she is, her character. She doesn't want to stay in the same place for too long. She always wants to reach new highs and wants to move in the right direction.
Chelsea, the first trophy of the 2021 season.
Yeah. Into Kirby. Maybe she can get a hat-trick too. Oh, it's a brilliant pass instead. Iguro right has made it 6. Brilliant goal. Fantastic day for Chelsea's women. 6-0 winners in the final over Bristol City.
I'm super proud. I think the performance was spot on. Obviously gutted about Maren's injury, and seeing a teammate in that much pain and going down like that, I don't think, yeah, we're gutted for her, and all we can do is wish for the best.
Everybody inside teams understand that injuries are part of the game, but the work those players have to put in, day out, that grind, like Maren has been a superhero for level of commitment, application, and she does it without complaint. That's what makes her so exceptional.
Fran Kirby here, Kerr's in the middle, and it's in. That is a fantastic counter-attacking goal from Chelsea.
All the players who get more minutes than others, get less minutes than others, like everyone puts in the same shift every day, even though it's minus degrees outside, or it's raining, or it's a cold, wet January day. Like, we are out there working hard, and that's why these moments come, because we do that.
Back for Harder for 2. What a goal! Sensational stuff from Chelsea.
Leopold, oh, what a start.
Probably my favourite one, if I'm honest, because to do it with the amount of threats and challenges in the league, I think just shows how special the group is. Not something I didn't already know, but the strength in depth, the strength in character, Our ability to be able to handle game after game without much recovery, real testament to the players, to the backroom staff. I think this is the reason why we are the best team.
The difference is now the mentality. I think, you know, we're never satisfied. We don't win a trophy and think, OK, that's our job done. We win a trophy and go, OK, when's the next one? And I think that's just the mentality of this group.
Football is an addiction. Once you do it, you want to do it again. Everyone's like, oh, aren't you happy with just the one title or the league? No, if you're a footballer who's competitive, you want to win every single trophy, and that's why we play football, to feel those special moments, to embrace a once-in-a-lifetime feeling, and it really is an adrenaline rush when you pick up a first trophy.
Well, it's a draw that could be so costly, but Emma Hayes and her players will still believe as Musovic's clearance is flicked on and Kerr has scored! Sam Kerr wins it for Chelsea in stoppage time.
First off, I chose Chelsea because it appealed to me in the way that I knew that they were on the brink of something special. I'd talked to Emma for many years before coming to Chelsea, so it wasn't an overnight decision for me. I kind of always had something pulling me towards Chelsea. I think Emma played a massive part in that.
She's the new star, funny enough. Been able to coach some amazing players and be working with some amazing staff. Someone saw this in my stars back in the day before I even saw it. And now, 10 years on, I think, oh my God, this is what I was supposed to be doing my whole life. This was where I was supposed to be. And whatever, you know, happens in our future, you know, we've got a part of history. You know, we've built a legacy. We've built a team that the club can be proud of. And that, for me, is beyond the medals, a team that the club, the fans can identify with, I think is probably the proudest achievement.
She can break a game here. Kerr, flag stays down. It's Sam Kerr. Can she find a finish? Oh my word, it's wonderful. What a goal from Kerr. And the cup is Chelsea's now, surely.
To have Wembley and the fans back in that moment, I think will be not my favourite win because of that reason, not because of who the opponent are or things like that. It was just amazing to actually be with the fans that day.
I'm a person who will celebrate things to the max. If you look up any celebration title photo, I'm right in the heart of it, because we all work so hard to get there, and we give up so much of our life. So life is worth enjoying. So when you do celebrate these momentous achievements, you have to enjoy them. And I'm a big believer of work hard, play hard. I train so hard every single day. I give my everything for this football club, so that when moments come along like that, I'm going to make the most out of them.
When you win a game of football, everyone says you're going to win everything and you're the best team in the country. You lose a game a week later and, oh, look how bad they are. And what I've learned is that, you know, don't get too high, don't get too low. And we're not as good as we think we are, nor are we as bad as we might think we are either. Just keep finding a happy medium.
We have a good knack at this club of enjoying the moments and celebrating them, but also remembering that we want to do it again and again and again. We're not just willing to settle.
It's crazy to think this amount of good players can be on one team.
Everybody across the club is so proud of their team.
Chelsea are going to the Champions League final.